Welcome to TigerCast, the college and career readiness podcast where you learn useful tips to help you plan for your future. Today we're joined by our special guest, Michael Daly, who is a college recruiter from the University of the Pacific. Before we start our interview, remember to take control of your future. Join the California Army National Guard and serve your community during local and state emergencies. You'll learn marketable skills, earn a paycheck, and get money for school. Contact Sergeant Aquino today at 916-233-7615. Welcome to our show, Michael. How are you today?
I'm very good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. All right, so let's get started. What do you love about the school you're representing? What's so special about the University of the Pacific?
Oh gosh, how long is our program here? No, there's a long list of things I could say that I really love about University of the Pacific, and it's hard to say what exactly are my top ones because it really depends on what the students are looking for. The university offers really something to a very wide diversity of students, and that's really what we have is a wide diversity of students. Even though we are a smaller private university, we have about 3,600 undergraduate students, and they come from just about every U.S. state, as well as 25 different international countries. But if you're going to press me for some of my top reasons, or what are the top of things that I like about the university, I would have to say it's got a very strong community feeling to it. That starts at the class level where our classes are on average about 19, 20 students per class. And that lends itself to having a very small community feel. Everybody gets to know each other in the classes. The teachers get to know each student very well, what their strengths and weaknesses are, what their hopes and dreams are, and how they can tailor their lessons and what the knowledge that they're imparting to the students. They can kind of personalize that to each and every student in such a small class size setting.
Nice. All right. So what advice would you give to freshman applicants who want to apply to your school?
I would say the best advice is to start thinking about and planning your college education as early in your high school days as possible. It is really something that takes time to plan out. Not only figuring out, what you want to study in college, but also I would have to say what type of college or what type of environment suits you best. What is the best fit for you? You'll hear, students who are going to college will hear that term "best fit" a lot, but it really, really is an important thing, and it contributes a lot to how successful that you will be in your school. If you go to a school in which you don't feel comfortable for whatever reason, chances are you're not going to do your best in that kind of environment. But if you do choose a school that does suit your academic interests as well as personal interests outside of class, you will have a richer experience there, and you will learn more because you're open to more things in an environment in which you feel comfortable.
All right. So what are some of the top programs at your school?
The programs that tend to get the most attention for us nowadays anyway are our pre-dental programs and our pre-pharmacy programs. We have professional schools for both of those programs, so it's not like you have to do a undergraduate program at our school and then transfer to a whole different university somewhere else. You can do your entire program at our school. And we have accelerated programs in both of those, so you can finish your undergraduate degree in as short as 2 years and then finish your professional training in 3 years. So you could be conceivably a dentist within 5 years of graduating from high school, or a pharmacist within 5 years of graduating high school.
Okay. So in terms of scholarships, do you guys offer sports scholarships, merit-based scholarships, like anything like that?
Yeah, quite a variety. We're a Division I school, so we get a lot of really great athletes, and we give a lot of great scholarships to those athletes to come play for us. In addition to that, we offer some really, really generous merit scholarships depending on your GPA and your test scores coming in. The largest one that we have is called our Powell Scholar Program, and that is worth $40,000 per year. Over 4 years, that would be $160,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So do students, aside from scholarships, do students typically graduate with a lot of student loans at your school?
It depends. We get a pretty wide variety of students from a variety of different economic backgrounds, and so if you come from a more well-to-do family, obviously your parents won't have to take out that many loans because they can pay that year it's due. Depending on whether you qualify for some of our larger scholarships, that would reduce the need for you to take out loans in the first place. So it's really on a case-by-case basis. But I would say loans probably are offered to a majority of students and families, but it's really unknown what percentage accept those loans or take those loans out, and which ones don't.
In the United States Army and Army Reserve, leadership is earned every day. In addition to earning leadership, you can earn up to $80,000 towards your college degree. For more information, contact Staff Sergeant Kum at 916-214-6457.
All right. So in terms of campus life, what's the type of community your campus is like? And was it suburban area, like a city type of area?
Well, I would have to say that the university itself, we're a residential school, so students who come to our school and live outside of a 50-mile radius, they're required to live on campus for their first 2 years. So that really encourages a strong community feel. Students are spending 80 to 90% of their time on campus, whether it's living in the dorms or going to classes or participating in one of the many, many different club activities that we have available for them. So we're a very diverse community. We have, like I said, students from many different states and countries, and even with that diversity, we have a number of ways to bring them together through celebrations of that diversity, either through cultural festivals that we have that are open to all students, or workshops or seminars, or specific clubs and organizations that are centered on that diversity.
So what type of activities are there to do outside of campus?
Outside of campus, we are a half-mile away from an area of Stockton called Miracle Mile, which is a collection of shops and restaurants, more like mom and pop type of places that our students like to go in the evenings or on the weekends just to grab a bite or hang out. Then up the street in the opposite direction, we have a large shopping center the students like to go to for obviously clothes shopping and other things, nails and whatnot. And then other parts of Stockton, it's a very, very diverse city, so it also has a number of cultural festivals, throughout the year. We're right on the California Delta, so if students like water sports, there's a number of water sports that they can get involved with in and around the Delta area.
All right, so let's talk about some demographics.
Okay.
What is your male to female ratio?
It's pretty evenly split. I think it's probably 49% male, 51% female, or somewhere close to that ratio, but it's very evenly mixed.
And student to staff ratio?
Student to staff ratio is 12 to 1.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. So we have a lot of staff for each and every student, and that means that we have a lot of support services available for them, whether it's academic, whether it's personal, whether they're looking to get ready to get a job, a variety of people in different places that are there for the sole purpose of making sure the students have what they need.
So diversity-wise, what's the most predominant race on your campus?
I would say probably the most predominant is probably Asian,
Okay.
A variety of different Asian backgrounds, and probably a close second would be Hispanic.
Okay.
And then Caucasian.
Okay. Are there any clubs or organizations you guys have on campus that's dedicated to certain racial groups?
Many.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Can you give me a couple examples?
We have clubs and organizations that are there to represent just about every group that we have there on campus. We have a list of all these clubs on our website in the student life section.
Okay. Well, I think that covers most of our questions. Is there anything else you wanted to add about your school?
Like you guys here, we are also called the Tigers. So.
Oh, wow.
So we welcome you guys to continue your Tiger.
Oh, nice. I can keep my
Tigerhood.
gear. I can
Yes.
keep my gear from here and bring it over there.
Exactly. You don't have to change things
Yeah.
as far as your mascot goes. So Go Tigers.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on our show.
My
and don't
pleasure.
forget, Tigers, respect. It's more than a word. In the U.S. Army, respect is earned every day. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to 40,000 bonuses. Learn more about the Army at goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Thank you.
Thank you.
Get the skills to be a beauty professional. We offer hands-on training alongside creative artists and industry leaders in a fully equipped modern salon through our cosmetology, barbering, and aesthetics program. Call 916-418-7223 or visit federico.edu and start your new career today.